Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another My Player Career Mode episode. This one coming at you is following episode 100 where we played a ton of games. And if you missed it, we're quite a way into it. So I'll catch you up on what happened in case you did. So we started off last time with Stuttgart. We got through our Europa League tie against FC Sion, getting through the round, which meant we then managed to pull ourselves Atletico Madrid, a former rival of ours from Barcelona days. And it went really well in the earlier part of the episode. But then following that, we had a bit of a crumble. We lost to Dusseldorf 3-1 before we went on to draw 0-0 with Atletico. Then we beat Wolfsburg before we lost to Atletico in the return tie. And then we beat Leipzig by 3-1. So the back-end run-in wasn't exactly as I'd hoped. Obviously, these 3 games here, not quite up to the scratch that we were hoping for, which meant we got knocked out of the Europa League in the quarterfinals. So Atletico go on. Their draw has been made. I don't know who's left in it. It's quite a tough one, I know that for sure, though. And today we kickstart it off with the semi-finals of the Deutsche Pokal against Schalke, with only Hertha Berlin and 3 other more games to come in the Bundesliga as well, as we look to wrap up the title today. We are close to doing that. I'll show you the standings right now. Pretty sure we have something like a 5-point gap ahead of Bayern with 4 games to go. So it's close, but we could do it today pretty much. And that is what we're going to try and do here. But first, we have the Deutsche Pokal semi-final. If we get past this, we'll be into the final and we'll have that to look forward to at the end of the season. If we don't, it's just about wrapping up the Bundesliga. But we could be looking at a domestic double here. So let's try and make that happen in our first game of the day. It's a good team. Latika at right back and Gerhardt are the only 2 under 80 rated for the side. I feel like we will do the job here. And this is a familiar sight to me with the career mode. Obviously, we were with Schalke as our last team in our career mode series. So the ground's familiar, the kit's familiar and everything. But today we're their opponents as Barco immediately trying to set us going. 3 minutes in the game. We need to use our wingers today. I feel like they're going to be important. Van Dijk is in the Schalke team, by the way, as we win a header early on. And it's straight into the hands of Pavlenka. I did not expect to win that, though. I'm going to say that right now. Against the likes of Van Dijk, I'm expecting a very difficult day here. We've got Benedetti on the ball, trying to craft the chance. He will play it out towards a wide area again. Barco found yet again. He looks like it's going to be Van Dijk, the man who's watching us all the way. Benedetti, though, gets away from him, and I can't keep the shot down. I did get the space away from Virgil van Dijk, but I could not keep the shot under wraps and get it on target. And there was a foul in there as well on Benedetti, but we did get the shot away, which is why the ref played advantage, and a good advantage, but I just didn't profit from it. This might be the chance. Barco out wide. Lovely football in the box. It's crossed in. It's come to the edge of the area where we are. We can't keep it down again. What am I doing? Why am I skying every chance? 2 shots. 2 over the bar. It fell kindly for us. Is that a block off Van Dijk, actually? No, we've just put it over. Oh, I need to start keeping these shots down, man. Maybe I just need to do the driven shot rather than trying to finesse it, because I'm just getting way too much power on it. It's going over the bar into row Z. And that's 2 very similar chances now. And I didn't convert either one. First game of the day, though, so I'll take that as a warm-up. Here is Leon Bailey. Bailey through to Gerhardt. He's blocked in the box as we're on it again. And he's blocked again by Van Dijk. 2 really good blocks from the big defender. He's had a great first half as Van Dijk, actually, to be fair. I have not had anything apart from those 2 skied shots, which arguably weren't his fault, you know. So, other than that, he's been able to keep my runs quiet. And, I mean, at the moment, it is going to be 0-0 at half-time. That is really dangerous. Why are you doing that, Benedetti? Gerhardt wins it back, but there's still time for a shot to come in for Schalke as a corner ball's given. We're into almost the 50th minute here of 2 minutes added on. I know I only played 4 minutes and a half, so that'll probably be the reason why the minutes go so quick, but it's still frustrating to see as it's cleared away. And half-time comes then, 0-0, and I need to find some shooting boots because I've put both my chances over the bar so far. Benedetti, going to find our feet. Leon Bailey made the run as well. Here he is, Bailey, going to get the shot away. Straight at Pavlenka, but it's coming for Leverkusen. You can see we are the better side here. And are certainly looking the more dangerous here as we try and win this ball. We've got it back under control. Stepping off us a little bit, Schalke, allowing us a bit of space here. But they've got everybody in the box. Look at how many blue shirts are still within that area. And yet, for Leverkusen, a lot of them had already left. Can we get the cut back in from Chilwell? Sends it through to Benedetti, who tries to lay it low. It's come towards us, right-footed, and we found the finish. I don't know how that has worked, but Leverkusen have the lead. It looked so scuffed to begin with. I thought we were just going to mess it up completely. Really good work from Benedetti, by the way. He got played through. He tried to meg the goalkeeper who'd come out. And when he realised the ball hadn't worked, he just put it back into the area, straight towards us. But look at this for a touch, right? There's the shot, and he just pulls it back. And there's the touch. I'm thinking, oh no, we've taken a really bad touch here. My back's to goal. I am going to pretty much make myself look stupid. But, oh, it took a big deflection, didn't it? Oh, wow. We get credited because it was on target, but there was a big deflection in there. Nevertheless, Leverkusen 1, Schalke 0 in the semi-finals of the Deutsche Pokal. Benedetti towards us. Van Dijk is in here, though, keeping us company. We've got past Van Dijk. Is there a cut back? There is Leon Bailey. It's a great block, and it's gone all the way through. What has just happened to Pavelenka? I can't believe we scored that. I can't believe it. Why did the keeper not get it? It's like he just glitched out and didn't actually... Oh, wow. I didn't want to take the shot on because the angle was not kind, so I just cut it back. But then the block comes in. Both Van Dijk kicks the post, and Pavelenka... I don't know what Pavelenka does. I mean, he should be catching that with his arms. What's he doing? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. But that will do it then. Leverkusen will be through to a Dutch Pokal final. Feel kind of bad for Schalke, that second goal going in. You can't really say too much about the first, though. It was a really nice move from Leverkusen, but yeah, they're going to be frustrated beyond belief with that second goal. And I don't know why Pavelenka did what he did. He could have just caught it with his hands. You know, it was deflected. It wasn't a pass back or anything. There goes the full-time whistle then of game number 1. And we now know we will be in a final come the end of the season. Why are the Schalke fans celebrating? Did you just see that? The Schalke fans were going nuts. Am I missing something here? Are they through? I don't know. I don't know what's happened, but they were celebrating, going nuts with that one, even though they just lost in the semi-final. Yeah, weird. And the Deutsche Pokal final draw has been made, so it will be Leverkusen versus Leipzig. They beat Mainz to go through. Both scores ending the same, actually, in the semi-finals. By the way, Bayern lost to us, obviously, so they're out of the competition. So it means that it's going to be us and Leipzig who will play this one out then for the Deutsche Pokal. They're in 5th as well, so it's a winnable game. Feel pretty confident going into that. We are about to go into our second game of the day, back in the Bundesliga. And as you can see here, we need 3 goals to catch Eduard with 4 games remaining. Obviously, we have to rely on him not scoring either, though. He's played every single game so far in this Bundesliga season. That is kind of unbelievable. We've played 8 and scored 13. So we could keep it going here. If we can grab a couple, I'll feel like it's still possible. But if we don't, and he does grab a couple of goals, then that could be quite problematic. But still, Benedetti on the right, Fernandes back in that cam role tonight. And we've got Hertha Berlin to essentially go one step closer to winning the Bundesliga. Let's get into it. We've also got a vote coming out tonight for our next career mode between Cardiff and the Graafschap. I'll get it eventually, of the Eredivisie. If you want to be in the chance to vote on that one and watch one of the ties pretty much win as we immediately... We're gonna cut that. We're gonna forget. No, I can't cut that. That's appalling, though. If you want to be voting on that, I will leave a little link in the description below. I'm hoping it's already come out. If not, just check it out. It'll be on the channel. You can vote on that, and you can give your guys' opinion on the 2 teams involved for the next career mode on the channel, which will be coming out tomorrow. So if you want to vote, check the video out. It'll be in the channel definitely if it hasn't already come out before this one drops. But I can't believe I just wasted that really good chance. What an appalling effort that was. Approaching half-time, still 0-0. They're holding firm here. Got a pass off, though, to Benedetti. Benedetti trying to turn on the inside and maybe get the cross in. Can't do it. Goes back to Gerhardt. Gerhardt's going to look inside towards us, which we've got the ball at our feet. Looking to go round 1, in towards the box, and still can't get it on the left foot, though. Really good defending again. They're just sat there in the box, just making sure they don't give away anything cheap. Benedetti found. Going to get the ball under control and find us now. We go on the inside, but it's given away. Takes us into half-time. 0-0. Should have buried my first chance. Didn't do it, and I'm made to pay after the first half. Hamburg 1-up at Augsburg. Bayern yet to play. Just need to find a chance that's going to allow us to stop that happening. Fernandes. Quick 1-2 maybe. Gives us it back. It wasn't the quickest, though. Back to him we go. Fernandes found again. Still Fernandes. Oh, and that is what we needed. Get in. Leverkusen 1. Hertha Berlin 0. You can sit back all you want, but we'll just strike one in from the edge of the area. Fernandes with it, and that has broken the deadlock here. What a strike it is as well. I mean, again, you can look at this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 players within the vicinity of this ball around from Hertha Berlin, comparing it to the 4 or 5 from Leverkusen. So to get that goal, it was important. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it now will drag them out a bit more, allowing for more opportunities. But still, the result is the most important part. It's not just about the golden boot. The result is important. There we go. This might be the chance, guys. This might be it. We just made sure we got around the defender. It's going to be blocked once, but it's not blocked a second time. And we've managed somehow to put it in at the tightest of angles of that near post. Leverkusen 2, Hertha Berlin 0. I don't really know how this has worked, but I'm so glad that it has, because it's got us our goal that we were looking for. Said there might be more opportunities. We just got that space for the first time in behind the defence. We're found. Like I said, the block originally was good. And then it's just the quick reactions to send the ball again goalwards. Keeper hasn't set himself in time, and it creeps in at that near post. That, I believe, now is our 14th of the season. And depending if Eduard has got one, that pulls us 2 closer. Well, 2 now behind him to go joint with him. There's Stevens going here. He's under pressure. Look at this from Bayer Leverkusen. Stevens, what's he going to do? We've won it back, and there's a challenge in there. Not forgiven by the referee. We're found as well. Fernandez is the man available in the box. Trying to cut it back towards him. Didn't quite do it the first time. And he's offside as a shot came in. That's my mistake. I apologise, Fernandez. I should have squared you the ball. I tried. But it was a poor cutback from me, in all honesty. It should have been Leverkusen hitting them for free. It was a mistake made by Stevens in the first place, and we profited from it. But I can't believe I didn't find that cutback. That is appalling. Oh, really nice play. Really, really nice play. The easy pass is on to Barco as well. We might be chasing a golden boot, but if the goal is there to be taken, you best believe we're going to do that. Leverkusen 3, Hertha 0, and a lot of people in the situation we're in right now will say we should have taken the shot on. The result is all but secured here. 2-0 with a minute to go. You don't expect us to lose, but the keeper came just storming out. I felt I had to lay it on a plate for Barco. We did that, and it's now 3. Selfless play. Even if we don't go on to win the golden boot, at least I can say I set up my teammate. And there is the full-time whistle. Get the win. 1 step closer to that title. Bayern to play next. It's over to them to keep pace with us. And Bayern have dropped points. They ended up with a draw, which means this game against Dortmund could secure us the Bundesliga title. All we've got to do is draw or win, I believe, and we will be champions. Bayern have to win. They can't afford to not. So it's basically in their court now. If they don't win, we are champions. Bundesliga Player of the Month shortlist, we're on it. And we've won the Bundesliga Player of the Month the 2 months we were here, January, February. In fact, it was February, March that we won it. So, yeah, they're the 2 months we've already won it. We're on it again, though. And Dortmund is the next game. Chance to win the title at the Signal Iduna Park. And you best believe we're going to try and do that. Look at this team, though. How strong is that? Why have we got Lato right back now when he's a higher rated than Latika? Latika's not been that bad, actually. But, yeah, if he's a higher rating, I'd just start him over him anyway. But here we go, then. Title race could be done here today. Let's win it. Let's get this done with then, guys. It's been a really good season for us. Well, I'll say really good 6 months for us. As we didn't actually get to play for Juve. Beginning of the season for Barca was good. And then we've come here and it's been a really nice spell in Germany. I've enjoyed it, especially given the circumstances of the goals we've scored and everything and what we've done. Wouldn't it be even nicer, though, if we'd have gone on to win the Europa League, but it can't all be your way, as Fernandez is going to immediately send us through. And we are inside here. Can we put it on the left foot? You bet your bottom dollar we can. Just a shame we've hit the inside of the post. Could have already been done with here. But, I mean, if it's that easy for us to get in behind, Dortmund have to wake up very quickly. What a pass that is. Jedvaj nowhere near it. And he's going to try and stop us on this one as we pull it back into the area. What a pass that is! And Leon Bailey will score. Leverkusen have the lead after 16 minutes. And it's a really nicely worked goal. He's been in the media recently, Leon Bailey, about how good his performances have been as of late, which I can agree with. Obviously, being the striker of the team, it's nice to have him setting us up on a plate at times. But he gets a goal here for ourselves. Well, it's not great defending from Borussia Dortmund. I just pull it into the area and hope that someone's going to get there. And Bailey arrives. Bailey scores. Leverkusen lead. And as far as it goes now, the title is pretty much done. I said a draw or a win would do it. And Bayern also have to win. At the moment, if we win, that's it. It's done here and there now. It's not been a very good first half for Dortmund, but they're looking to change that now with James Rodriguez. Can't let him shoot. He plays it to Larson, though, instead. Larson's going to get the shot away off the post, and Chilwell will hook it out for a Dortmund throw-in. I thought James was going to hit it. Not going to lie, he looked like he was setting himself to do it, but he just played the easy pass over to Larson, who hits the post for Borussia Dortmund. They're trying to get their way back into the match, and I'm sure they will have more opportunities to do that. Nice ball from Benedetti. There's nobody in the box, though, so if I want to use this, I'm going to have to wait for support to arrive. Couple of step-overs, gets into a really good area. Pull the shot away. Barco's going to find it. 2-0 Leverkusen. That should do it. Very fortunate the ball bounced back into the path of Ezequiel Barco, but he makes absolutely no mistake with the finish. I was just hoping that it would be palmed back into a danger area should it have gone through, but we just had the deflection instead. Keeper can't get near it, and Leverkusen now should do it with this. Delict. Bailey. Bailey going to play it back to Chilwell. At the moment, no goal for us, so the golden boot could still be up in the air with this game, even with the result going our way. Still obviously waiting for that goal. Nice pass through. Barco found. What can he do, though? Ezequiel Barco puts the cross in towards the back post, and there is the goal we're waiting for. He turns provider, Barco. We're 3 in front. And I've got to say as well, a really good cross. Our heading has improved vastly over the course of the last few episodes, scoring a lot more frequently with them. It's an easy goal this, though, for us. As soon as Barco puts the cross in, I knew as long as I got my my head on it, it was largely going to be on target. No chance goalkeeper. Oh, really bad. Really, really bad from Dortmund. They've played their way into danger again. It's going to be 4 for Leverkusen. What is with teams taking way too long on the ball before releasing it? Look at this. It's so poor. They get caught out again by the press of Leverkusen. And it's allowed us with an easy tap in the end. It's 4-0. I mean, this is just delaying the inevitable, really. We knew we were going to get our hands on the trophy, but it's just a thumping here. And Dortmund are better than this. Still have a chance. Still have a chance. If we can get one more goal, there might be a shot at this golden boot, but it doesn't look like that as the ball's going to be cleared away. So close now to the full-time whistle, which we'll see as I believe get our hands on the trophy. I'm not sure if we'll lift it here or if we have to wait until our last game of the season or the home leg. We'll be playing them anyway because of the fact that... oh, it's a goal back for Dortmund. We'll be playing them anyway because of the fact that I do obviously want to try and get this golden boot. So even though we might have the title wrapped up, I'm still going to be playing it. Moise Keane will pull one back. Doesn't celebrate drastically because Dortmund know they haven't been good enough today. 4-1 on the day. As soon as we kick back off, that should do it then. And Leverkusen should be crowned as Bundesliga champions. There is the full-time whistle from the referee. And as the players on the pitch celebrate, there's no drastic celebrations from Leverkusen. But I think we are champions. I'm pretty sure anyway. We're not overly celebrating, so we'll have to wait and see. And here then is the message we were waiting for. Leverkusen secure the Bundesliga title, so it is actually in our hands. But we will wait until next episode to be able to lift that because I'm going to be leaving it here, friends. We will be waiting next episode to play our final 2 games of the season in the Bundesliga. I'm going to combine that with then the Deutsche Pokal final against Red Bull Leipzig. And that episode will be out tomorrow for you all to enjoy. Obviously, it's now Friday. So first of all, welcome to your weekend. Saturday night, we will have the Deutsche Pokal final. If you do want to vote on the poll that's coming out for our next manager career mode, that will be up on the channel. And that will be dropping tomorrow as well, hopefully alongside it. The plan of action for tonight is the Road to Glory career mode alongside this, my player out at 4. Road to Glory coming at 6. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Tomorrow we'll have the My Player career mode at 4 again with those games. And then hopefully again after that, the start of our next career mode basically. So yeah, stay tuned by hitting that subscribe button if you are new around here and like what you see. Hit the notification bell as well alongside it to be notified whenever new videos go live. If you have enjoyed today's episode, a like would be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance for all the support. Thank you as well for everything you guys do for the channel. Really appreciate that, as I always say. However, we are going to leave it there today, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Enjoy your Friday. I will see you all tonight at 6 p.m. for the Road to Glory. Tomorrow again for the My Player career mode, including the Deutsche Pokal final. Before we go back to Juventus, where we'll see if we're going to get played once we go back there to the Serie A. Not sure about that. We'll see in advance. But thank you for watching, guys. Catch you all again soon. Adios.